Grenade out! Reloading.
UAV recon standing by. Repeat, UAV recon standing by. Hardpoint is ours.
Hey, what's good everybody? This is Arul bringing to you yet another Call of Duty mobile video. Hope you all are having a great day. So, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a brand new submachine gun that has been brought into the game recently. That's right, it's none other than the CORDITE SMG. Now, I know it's been some time since this gun has been in the game, it's been like 3 to 4 days. I could have put out this video earlier, but I didn't because I wanted to play with this gun as much as I could, analyze it as much as I possibly can, and come to a conclusion as to which is the best playstyle with this gun, whether it's passive, aggressive, or if it's midway, and also what are the best attachments for this gun. So, as you guys can see on screen right now, the attachments that I'm using are quick draw, foregrip, and an extended mag. And yes, this gun does need an extended mag, it tends to run out of ammo quickly. So I have a couple gameplays for you guys in this video. The first one didn't go to a great start, so I sped it up, and well, here it is. So before I talk about the gun itself and its attachments, I would like to say that there are two primary ways in which you could obtain this. The first one being the seasonal events. You can grind these seasonal events, play a bunch of 1v1 duels, complete a lot of missions in them, and you'll obtain the common version of the CORDITE 0G, which I am using right now. Or if you do not want to do that, you might as well go ahead and spend some money in the lucky draws and get yourself the legendary CORDITE 0G. Now here's a quick fact for you guys. The 0G skin is actually a new concept inside of Call of Duty Mobile. It's actually the first ever reactive camo. Now if you don't know what a reactive camo is, it's essentially an animated skin, but the animation changes depending on what the developers want it to, and in case of this gun the animation changes from 5 kills to 10 kills and from 10 to 15, and if you ask me, I would really say that that is a pretty decent concept. I mean, I'm already a huge fan of animated skins, and animated skins which change over time depending on the number of kills you get, I take that any day. But of course, since it's in a lucky draw, I didn't spend any money to get it. Now, speaking about the attachments on this gun, you guys do remember that before the gameplay itself, I showed you guys my attachments being the quick draw, foregrip, and the extended mag. But for this gameplay, I am not using a foregrip. Instead, I'm using an SMG stock. That's because I wanted to show you guys what the difference is gonna be like with a grip and without a grip. And I would say that using a grip on it would be a better idea if you're a mobile phone player. And of course, if you play on a tablet or an iPad, that would be much easier because, well, bigger screen equals bigger recoil control. It's simple as that. And for the second attachment slot, I'm using the quick draw. Well, I know the SMGs have the fastest scope in time inside of Call of Duty Mobile, but still I decided to go ahead with a quick draw. That is because I always like to have the advantage of being the first person to land the shots on the opponent, because no matter what range the gunfight you are in, it always gives you the upper hand. And the third and final attachments I'm using is the extended mag, and I know that CORDITE does have a bit of a decent mag size. It has 40 bullets even without an extended mag, but still I decided to use an extended mag because, well, this gun runs out of ammo pretty quickly, as I told earlier in the video, and that is because it has a pretty good fire rate. It has a fire rate that is close to many assault rifles like the AK-117, and that I would say is a really good thing. So you might have a question in your mind that would be saying, is CORDITE the best SMG right now? Well, before I get to talking about that, let me tell you that this gun does have two competitors in the SMG category itself. The first one being the RUS-79U, which was earlier AKS-74U. I don't know why they changed it up. But the RUS 79U, I would say, is a really amazing submachine gun. Now, I don't know how many of you like that SMG, but I really love it because I do like playing aggressive in my games. And if you are an aggressive player, I wouldn't really suggest you use the CORDITE SMG. I would say that you use the RUS because that is more of an aggressive gun, and this is somewhat of a midway gun. It's not exactly a passive gun, it's not a gun for you to sit behind and camp and fire. No, that's not the way you should be using SMGs. I know SMGs are supposed to take you and give you the advantage in the close range battles, but then you can't ever guarantee that you're gonna run only into close range fights, right? That is the main issue. So that is the reason I would say that the CORDITE is a better option if you're gonna choose a regular gameplay, and I would really suggest using the RUS if you don't like taking many long range fights, because it does have a bit of recoil compared to the CORDITE even with a grip on. But what that means is that in close range it's a little bit more lethal than the CORDITE. Now here's a funny thing, SMGs are supposed to be good close range and assault rifles are supposed to be good long range, but statistically and in practical, there are assault rifles which are better than the CORDITE in close range, and the CORDITE is better than the same assault rifles in long range, which is literally the direct opposite of how it's supposed to be. I don't know why that is so, but it just means one thing, that for the SMG lovers, it's a 1-up. So the second competition that this gun has is none other than the PDW. Now, I know that the PDW is considered to be one of those guns which doesn't require all that much of skill to be using, and I would kind of agree to that, because if you put a grip on it, that gun is pretty much a zero recoil gun. It does have very little recoil even in the long ranges. You can make long range sprays easily if you have a grip on, but the prime of the PDW, I would really say, is the close range. Now in the close range, the PDW is a really beautiful gun. It is the fastest killing SMG after the Pharaoh and the MSMC, of course, because they are way too good in the close ranges. Yeah, I know, I really hope the MSMC gets a buff and comes back to its original state. I miss the old MSMC. So the PDW is good in the close range, but the issue with the PDW is the time to kill drops off really bad in the long range. Now that spray that you guys saw me make right there, that triple, was really easy because of the CORDITE. If I was to be using a PDW, it would have taken me at least, I'd say, 50 to 75% more time, because as I told, the time to kill does drop off quite a lot in the long ranges. Whereas the CORDITE is actually unrealistically consistent, I would say, because it doesn't drop off to a huge extent. The drop off is actually very little. If you ask me for consistency, I would really say that the CORDITE deserves a strong 9 to 10 when it gets to all the ranges of damage, and that is something that I really appreciate that COD Mobile did. And I guess that brings us to the conclusion of whether or not CORDITE is the best SMG in the game at present, and my answer for that would definitely be yes, because, well, you guys saw why in this video, right? If you want to play passive, then I would not say that you use the CORDITE, but if you want to play by taking the fights in pretty much every range there is, then definitely CORDITE is a pretty good gun for you. And also, the Season 7 test server is out, and if by any chance someone is wondering why you guys are not able to download it, it's because it's only available for the Garena version and not the global version. And also, as always, it's available only for Android devices. It's not been available for iOS devices from a long time. I don't know why they did that, but well, that's how it is. And the leaks in it seem to be insane. There's quite a lot of stuff. So if you guys want me to go ahead and cover all the leaks, make sure to let me know. And yes, I did run out of ammo right there. That is why I run scavenger on this class, because, well, I need to run scavenger on pretty much every assault rifle and SMG class, because they all tend to run out of ammo quickly. So if you guys want to see a video on the leaks, do let me know in the comment section. I'll make sure to create one for you guys. And that's pretty much gonna be the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, make sure to hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you guys never miss an upload from my channel. Also, I'll link my Instagram ID down below in the description. Make sure to follow me on there. Thank you so much for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next video.